Hi there and welcome to Just Trying to Help a Sister Out, the video series where I talk to the women about what's on the minds of men. Now, raise your hand if you've ever been heartbroken before. Heartbreak sucks. But to be honest, as far as relationships go, heartbreak kind of comes with the territory. It feels like, a rite of passage or a necessary detour on the road towards finding love. Now, I say this now because recently I was visited by that old friend Heartbreak after a very long time, if I may add. And I started thinking about some of the women that I've been interested in the past and some of my past relationships. And I started doing something that we all tend to do shortly after a breakup. I started wondering what I could have done differently to not have wound up so sad by the breakup or by a woman not returning the affection that I felt towards her. And I kid you not, I really couldn't fathom a scenario where I wouldn't have been really sad by any of my past breakups, especially after having been so emotionally invested in the person. And I think this is the real reason so many of us are running away from relationships these days. We're afraid of heartbreak. Because truth be told, there are loads of really nice people out there to date. But then that also stands to reason that the nicer the person you date or go out with, the more it will probably hurt if or when the relationship ends, or if they tell you that they don't have feelings for you. Ouch. And this got me thinking, can you actually separate dating from heartbreak? You can't, can you? Because unless the first person ever that you dated also ended up being the person that you settled down with, and assuming you didn't date anyone else in between, chances are you would have experienced heartbreak in some way, shape, or form. Because take for example, throughout your dating life, you date 10 people and you married the 10th person. That would assume that you had 9 failed relationships, right? Now, whether or not those 9 other people broke up with you or you broke up with them, odds are you would have felt a little bit sad, depressed, or heartbroken when each of those 9 relationships were terminated. Now, the point I'm trying to make is that even though those relationships ended, and in some cases may even have been heart-wrenching, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Because at the end of the day, that's just the way dating works. Dating, fundamentally, is a selection process wherein you go through a certain number of candidates in order to find your life partner. And within that selection process lies the risk of heartbreak. Because let's face it, not every relationship is destined for the altar. So for people who say they're afraid to date because they're afraid of getting their heart broken, I think that's a bit ass backwards, because dating and heartbreak are kind of like two sides of the same coin. It's harsh, I know, but it's kind of the reality of the thing. What you could do in a relationship is that maybe you could manage your expectations a bit in order to somehow reduce the disappointment that may come from a breakup. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, I am not a relationship coach or a psychologist or anything like that. I am simply a guy with an opinion, and I'm just trying to help a sister out. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up to increase the chances of other people seeing the video as well. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. The subscribe button is just below the video. Thanks once again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.